Let's shift our attention tonight to South City, where we're looking into policing problems. We took you to the scene last night at 6, where a man was murdered. And as you look at this video, you see a lot of police. But now we are learning many of those officers you see wouldn't normally be there. That shooting was in the city's 3rd police district. It was so short-staffed yesterday, officers from other areas of the city had to step in to help. First Alert 4's Nathan Vickers is following this story for us tonight. Nathan?
That's right. Like many police departments across the United States, the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department says they're pretty short-staffed. Now, today we've learned from the police union that yesterday there were only 2 officers assigned to the 3rd district for that evening shift. And both of those officers called out sick, and that meant that other officers from other districts had to step in and fill those gaps. Now, some neighborhood groups are calling that situation pretty concerning. The Benton Park neighborhood in the 3rd District generally feels like a quiet and peaceful place for Derek Kilgore, the leader of the neighborhood's safety committee.
I love the people. I love the community.
But recently, he and others have been concerned about a seeming shortage of police officers, including reports that yesterday there were only 2 scheduled to work the entire 3rd District, an area covering several neighborhoods and thousands of people.
It's not surprising, but it is kind of scary when you think about each neighborhood having thousands of people in it, and there's only 2 police officers for the entire district. That could easily cause huge problems if one thing happens at the same time something else happens.
There should never be a situation when there's only 2 officers assigned to a district. It's just not safe.
Joe Steiger with the St. Louis Police Officers Association says to make matters worse, both officers called out with illnesses, meaning units from other districts had to step in.
I mean, people are going to get sick. And again, if you had more than 2 officers assigned to the district, this wouldn't have been an issue, but they don't.
That same afternoon, there was a homicide on Osage, a crime scene requiring several more officers. The union says the situation points to a need for better staffing within the department. Steiger says recent raises and other incentives from the city have helped, but they're still short around 280 officers.
They need help. They need more people on the street. It is a dangerous situation. It's going to result in something terrible happening to one of the officers.
St. Louis police acknowledged staffing issues in a statement to First Alert 4, also pointing out that crime in the city is trending downward and that officers often assist other districts. A spokesperson wrote, "We have these options available in order to ensure, despite any staffing challenges we may face, that we are able to provide continuous and high-quality police services to the residents of St. Louis."
You need to be able to call dispatch and get someone, not be placed on hold, and you need to be able to dispatch officers in a timely manner in case of emergency. So the focus needs to be put on getting more help for the police.
Now, both the police department and the police union emphasized that these were legitimate sick calls, that this was not any kind of coordinated activity on the part of those 2 officers. Reporting live in St. Louis, Nathan Vickers, First Alert 4.
And also tonight we have news.